You might have heard whispers in the coin collecting world, whispers that a simple golden dollar coin, struck at the Denver Mint in the year 2000, could be worth not just a handful of dollars, not just hundreds, but possibly even millions under the right circumstances. It sounds like something straight out of a collector's dream, doesn't it? A coin that most people overlook in their change, tucked away in drawers, jars, or old wallets, suddenly revealed to be a treasure capable of changing someone's life. These are the rumors that swirl around the Sacagawea dollar, especially the 2000D variety, and while not every story is true, some come astonishingly close. The Sacagawea dollar had an ambitious beginning. After the largely unpopular Susan B. Anthony dollar of 1979 to 1981, the U.S. Mint needed a new dollar coin that would capture attention, circulate widely, and celebrate America's diverse heritage. They wanted something distinctive, something that looked and felt different from a quarter, and something that honored a figure from history who represented strength and contribution. The result was the Sacagawea dollar, a golden-hued coin that first appeared in 2000. Sacagawea, the young Shoshone woman who guided Lewis and Clark across uncharted lands, was chosen as the face of the new coin. Her portrait, designed by artist Glenna Goodacker, shows her carrying her infant son Jean-Baptiste on her back, eyes looking steadily into the distance. It is a powerful image, one of resilience, bravery, and legacy. The reverse design, created by Thomas D. Rogers, depicts a soaring eagle, wings spread wide, flying forward with determination. The Denver Mint struck hundreds of millions of these coins in 2000, marking the start of a new chapter in U.S. coinage. But despite the high mintage, not all Sacagawea dollars are created equal. Some are common, worth no more than $1, while others are so rare and unique that they command staggering prices at auction. This is where the whispers of fortune begin. One of the most fascinating chapters in this story is the Cheerios dollar. In early 2000, as part of a marketing campaign, the U.S. Mint partnered with General Mills to include Sacagawea dollars in boxes of Cheerios cereal. At the time, nobody thought much of it, just a fun promotion to get the public excited about the new coin. But hidden in those boxes were around 5,500 coins that turned out to be different from the regular issues. These coins had an enhanced reverse design. The eagle's tail feathers were more detailed, with individual lines sharply defined. Collectors later discovered that this was actually a prototype design that never made it into mass production. Overnight, the Cheerios dollar became one of the most desirable modern coins in America. So how much are they worth? A genuine Cheerios dollar, certified by PCGS or NGC, can sell for $10,000 to $15,000. Some examples have crossed the auction block for over $25,000. And because so few exist, and because they were given away casually in cereal boxes, the story behind them only fuels demand. Imagine being one of the lucky families who opened a box of cereal and unknowingly held a future rarity worth thousands. It is discoveries like these that keep collectors searching. But that's not the only path to value. High-grade Mint State 2000D Sacagawea dollars are also worth serious money. In everyday circulation, these coins are still common, and most are only worth face value. But once you enter the world of grading, everything changes. Coins are graded on the Sheldon scale from 1 to 70, and the higher the grade, the rarer and more valuable the coin. A typical uncirculated 2000D might bring $5 to $15, while an MS-66 could command $50 to $100. But when you reach MS-67, the value jumps to around $150 to $250. And then comes MS-68, an extremely difficult grade for this coin. Examples in MS-68 have been auctioned for $3,000 to $5,000, and in some cases, collectors have paid over $10,000 for one. That leap in price shows just how competitive collectors get when condition becomes the deciding factor. Proof coins also add another layer of intrigue. While the Denver Mint did not strike proofs, the San Francisco Mint produced beautiful 2000S proof Sacagawea dollars. These coins, struck with mirrored fields and frosted devices, were intended for collectors and sold in special sets. A typical proof might be worth $15 to $30, but perfect examples, graded PR70 Deep Cameo, can fetch several $100s. While they aren't million-dollar coins, they represent the artistry of modern minting and appeal to collectors who love pristine condition. Then we get to the most electrifying part of the Sacagawea dollar story, the mule errors. In 2000, by a freak accident, some Sacagawea dollars were struck with the obverse of a Washington quarter. The result was a mule, a coin with mismatched designs, featuring George Washington's profile on one side and the Sacagawea reverse on the other. Fewer than 20 of these coins are confirmed to exist, making them one of the rarest U.S. coins of modern times. At auction, they've sold for staggering sums. One fetched $144,000 at heritage auctions. These mule errors are the kind of discovery that fuels the million-dollar rumors. Because if another unique mule were to surface in flawless condition, the bidding could push beyond previous records, and who knows how high it might go. Other errors add to the excitement too. Off-center strikes, broad strikes, double strikes, and wrong planchet errors have all been documented for the 2000D Sacagawea dollar. These can range in value from a few $100s to several thousand depending on severity and eye appeal. A dramatic off-center strike that still shows both the date and design can bring four-figure prices, while more subtle errors might attract smaller premiums. So, is it possible that a 2000D Sacagawea dollar could one day sell for $1 million? The truth is, it hasn't happened yet. No single coin of this type has crossed the $1 million threshold. But in coin collecting, never say never. The combination of rarity, demand, and storytelling often drives prices higher than anyone expects. The Cheerios dollar, the mule errors, the ultra-high-grade mint state pieces, all of these have proven that the Sacagawea dollar can surprise collectors. If another major discovery comes to light, especially if it's unique, the possibility of $1 million Sacagawea isn't as far-fetched as it sounds. Collectors today continue to chase the 2000D Sacagawea dollar because it offers something for everyone. Beginners can own one for just $1, straight from circulation. Intermediate collectors can pursue high-grade examples or proofs. Advanced collectors dream of Cheerios dollars and mule errors. And all the while, the coin's design, celebrating Sacagawea's role in history, gives it cultural and historical weight beyond its monetary value. Every time you see one of these golden dollars, you can't help but wonder, could this be the one? Could this be a Cheerios dollar tucked into a drawer? Could it be a mule error overlooked for decades? Could it be a pristine gem waiting to be discovered? That sense of mystery and possibility is what makes coin collecting so captivating.